Okay, so in real life story, this is like a barometer of such. I've always said that indications of how people behave in traffic is how close we are to things unraveling. As far as, sorry, it's my jammy shirt. It's like the loose collar is giving me, and I'm not as buff as I used to be. It's like giving me, like, it bothers me. Makes me feel old and flabby. Anyway, no, it's an indicator of much deeper things. So think of this. Yeah, my eyes are red. I've been doing a lot of crying lately. God, I hate the internet. Lord help me. That's who got me out of this, actually. So I'll include that here in a minute. All right. So I'm getting off the interstate. There's not a very long exit ramp at all. At the end of the exit ramp, it merges into 3 lanes. It's rush hour. It's 5 o'clock hour. I got an individual in front of me. And he's got the little tiny hat on. It's an ivory color. It's not white. It's like off-white ivory color. And apparently this individual, as we would say here in America, he wanted a gift wrapped invitation and wanted to cross all 3 lanes of traffic instead of, getting into the closest lane and gradually over the next 125 yards merging into where he needed to go. I'm visibly seeing everything in my rearview mirror, from body language, like, to people yelling and screaming, and all this is being directed at me. And I'm like, I'm like, holy shit. Because I know in this climate, if I get out of my car and I go tap on his window and I let that guy know, it's like, you can just pull into the closest lane and gradually move over. You're creating an actual safety hazard behind us, because traffic's now starting to back up on the on-ramp, and like people are sitting in the shoulder on the interstate waiting to get off. And everybody's honking at me and giving me all their hate. And now, I don't know, maybe they'll hate my vehicle when it rains. Just get this. It's just, you have to appreciate the deeper lesson in this. That's a lesson. Like, what happened to me in traffic is what's happening to us as a country. So pay attention. So I'm like left with two alternatives. It's like, if I go up and I tap on this guy's window and I tell him, hey man, you're creating a problem back here. Somebody's going to get killed. You need to just get in this, or just pull off the side until things calm down enough for you. We're going to have a situation here. And I've seen enough of those situations. I've worked enough fatalities. All right. Capiche? So the point is, I'm getting agitated, and I'm catching all the, I can just feel it. You understand? So I'm about ready to get out of my vehicle and tap on his glass. I'm like, that ain't going to work, because that'll be a hate crime, wouldn't it? Because of these protected classes of people that you can't say anything against. Haven't we figured out in America that doesn't work? That doesn't jive with the Constitution. We all created equal. What is it? No man born greater than John. That's why I put it in that thing the other day with John the Revelator. No one lesser than he in heaven either. No man born greater than John. No one lesser than he in heaven. Or greater. You know what I'm saying? We're all equal. Yeah, I got to hang now. What about it? So, yeah, I'm like left with two alternatives right here. I'm like, I tap on a guy's glass. It's a hate crime. And I ain't going out to stop traffic. I don't have a badge. I don't have a cruiser. I don't have a light bar. I don't have wigwags. No way in hell. So I'm just going to sit here. And if somebody dies, that's on him. And I'm like, well, that's not cool either. So what am I left with? Prayer. You want to know what? I sat there. I put my head down in prayer. And I don't know if the guy felt it. Maybe it's a calmness that came over him. And suddenly he realized the situation he was creating as well. Luckily, he pulled into the furthest lane. Of course, he just sat there. He didn't wait for anybody to let him in. So he blocked the furthest lane, because he's just like going to sit there until somebody lets him move over, of course. But get the lesson? I hope so. God love y'all. Bye.